How we doing, boys and girls? Good morning, good morning. Let's get stuff set up this morning. Turn the tunes down a touch, I guess. Right, the big question for me today is: Are we going to be able to play World of Warcraft today? Should we see? That was my plan all day yesterday. Didn't so happen, did it? Hang on, what's going on here? There we go. No Diabrew saddle for me. Oh dear. You should have just did what I did and killed him like 3 times and got it. That just makes things so much easier. So much easier. Doxing yourself, good way to start the stream. That's what fake email addresses were made for. Right, let me in today, please. Let me in. There we go, we're in. I didn't even log into WoW at all once yesterday. After login issues yesterday morning, or for the irony is, as I finished my stream, and about 20 minutes later, Blizzard would like, oh yeah, we fixed the login issues now. It's like, great, thanks, excellent. But it gave me a good opportunity to play through Rumble for a bit yesterday. I even made a couple of videos, so I've got some stuff sorted for the Rumble channel. I really should post some videos on the main channel, to be fair, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I have this innate desire, or should I say inability, to get overly excited about anything that's happening in retail at the moment, because it's very slow and very little is happening. I would like to hope that I'm not portraying too much of a negative sentiment towards 10.2, but from my perspective, my personal perspective, there's not a lot going on. Honestly, I'm like, there's so much going on in WoW right now. Let's play some D3. There's a new season of Diablo as well at the moment, isn't there? Not that I've checked that out. D4, though, I don't know how many of you guys watched the the developer live stream thing they do occasionally. They did one, not yesterday, the day before for D4, and they're going in the right direction with the game. It's just definitely not perfect yet. They still haven't fixed the stash issues, but they are going in the right direction at least. Quick send my man for 21. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Good morning. They're making baby steps in the right direction, I think. But for me, it feels like this is all a really good indication that Diablo 4 was just rushed across the finish line. The core concept of the game is solid, right? The actual gameplay of Diablo 4 is from a mechanical aspect, the gameplay is perfectly fine. There's no issues there particularly. It was just a severe lack of finishing touches, polish, fine-tuning, and endgame content. D4 clearly just needed another year of development, but after already being delayed so many times, the big Activision boss was like, right, come on, gotta make some money now, get it out there. But it means we'll be able to go back to D4 in, 6 months, a year, and it'll probably be a pretty solid game at that point. Haven't done any of the Brewfest or the Time Walking or the Dream Surge stuff really at all. Well, I'm lucky. I've now finally finished off. I'm kind of, should I say, caught up. The Rift business, other than doing 1 Rift per armor type per week, is all I really need to do. Same with the Dream Surges. I don't need to be grinding it in any way, shape, or form for any reason. So Rifts and Dream Surges is like a tick. ZG, ZG pattern farming and stuff is 95% complete for me as well. I've still got quite a lot of stuff to do in Nax if I want to get access to all of the patterns in Nax. Most of what I need, though, I'm not particularly in too much of a rush for, because in theory, gold could acquire everything I'm missing at this point. There's nothing I personally need to put effort into going and getting. I've got all of the bind on pickup stuff, so that's just something now that's slowly chipping away at, really, more than anything. Get auctions listed first thing, get some coffee in me, and then we'll go and see what's going on with TBC content, see if we can find something to keep ourselves busy with over in Outlands. It's got to be some, well, it's not even a gotta be. There's absolutely recipes locked behind reputations that I should probably chip away at if I want to eventually put myself in a position where I have every single recipe for every single profession. Long way off still, but it's a lofty goal that I set for myself, and we'll see how far we get with it, and see how annoying some of the farms are for this really, really old stuff. But since there's a 50% rep bonus with TBC content, it kind of makes sense. At least it does to me. But let's get some stuff posted first, because if you don't post things, you don't sell things. If you don't sell things, your gold goes backwards. And I don't mind our gold going a little bit backwards from time to time, but it's nicer when it goes forwards, you know. Get the weekly green Dream Surge token for normal Arborist Transmog and upgrade that to heroic later. Yeah, that's another way of doing things as well. I mean, I'm not too fussed about all of that side of things, because Transmog is super low on my priority list. Pets, mounts, recipes, crafting recipes, and toys all come way before Transmog for me. Because the reality is I don't even transmog my own characters, so collecting it is just purely for the sake of collecting it, if you know what I mean. Gotta love it when you plan a meeting and nobody turns up. Hey, I feel like that some days. Luckily, there's a fair few of you that do turn up every day, so my meetings are usually quite positive ones. But yes, I am not hosting my meetings on Teams or Zoom or, you know. Right, let's get these things listed. Was that my coffee ready? Oh, it's coffee time. I really need coffee this morning. It's starting to get chillier. It's starting to get a bit colder. It was nearly like negative degrees this morning. It's starting to get a bit chilly, and I've definitely noticed it might definitely be time to put the heating on in the main house. My studio naturally stays like 25 degrees. It naturally stays warmer than it needs to be because of the technology that I have running in here, and the fact that our central heating system is like behind this wall. Well, down, but behind this wall. And so the bathroom in here, the bathroom in my studio is always like 30, 35 degrees. You just can't keep it cool. All the residual heat from the heating system goes up there and then into the studio. So this place is nice and toasty in the winter. The main house, though, starting to get a bit chilly. Noticed when the feet were sticking out the end of the duvet, I was like, ooh, toasty toes. Luckily, I have two dogs that tend to lie on my feet if I leave them exposed for too long. And my dogs are very fluffy, so it's all good. But I'd prefer if I didn't wake up in the middle of the night cold. That's what doggos are for. Yeah. Man's best friend, doggos. For sure. So good friend, I had to have two of them. Okay. This mailbox is never ending. Right, let's grab coffee. Grab coffee time. relatively high cost for heating if you're using doggos as the source. Oh yeah, true. But wouldn't trade it for anything. We should also, thinking about it, we've completely glossed over the PTR this week as well. Yesterday threw me. I'm doing everything today that I was half planning on doing yesterday, and that means I'm a day short in the week, which has kind of thrown my brain a little bit. Not that I think that there's much to find, particularly on the PTR, but as we are now slowly getting within... we're almost within touching distance of 10.2 at this point. I really should be putting some content out there, even if it's... no news is some news, I guess is the way to look at it. That even no news is some news. Because I am still getting a bunch of people sort of messaging me and leaving comments and stuff saying, like, is there anything new in 10.2? My stunned silence on the main YouTube channel should give a lot of my opinions away, but... Oh no, we've hit the post throttle. I'm actually more... I think I'm more hyped for BlizzCon than I am for 10.2, 10.2 is just going to add more things to my chore list, is the way I look at it, which is a very doomer way of looking at it, I appreciate. But 10.2 is, the new zone is aesthetically fine, but it is an absolute copy-paste. And I was really hoping for there to be something new to get my teeth into in 10.2 from a crafting perspective. Obviously, we had ZG and we had Nax, but I don't even see anything along those lines turning up. There's obviously semi-rumours of Scarlet Monastery, but there doesn't really appear to be much of a muchness about that. I've not really seen any significant more indication that we might be going back to SM. And the fact that the Headless Horseman event coming later this month... When is Hallows Eve or whatever it's called? 2 weeks' time? So Brewfest is finished now. Brewfest finishes today? Oh, I thought Brewfest finished on Wednesday. Oh well, I guess there's always next year. There was a couple of things I still needed from Brewfest. I was going to do all of that yesterday. That was one of the things that was on my list to do yesterday, was to finish off the last 2 or 3 things I needed from Brewfest, and now I've missed it because of stupid login servers. All right, fine. Well, there's always next year. Darkmoon Fair ends tomorrow as well. Then we've got a bit of silence for a few days. Keep the Brewfest tokens. Yeah, the tokens weren't really too much of the issue. It was that silly sausage goblin thing I needed to do. And there was like 2... toys or something I needed. Oh well, there's always next year. Oh yeah, I was checking when Hallows Eve starts, didn't I? So that starts on the 18th. Sorry, Hallows End. Hallows End starts on the 18th. So there's a chance that any of the previously stumbled across Scarlet Monastery changes have actually got more to do with the Hallows End changes. The Headless Horseman has a new mode or something coming this year. I think Mr. GM had a look at this when it was on the PTR a while ago. But I'm not even sure there's going to be much for crafters to get their teeth into in 10.2. Because ZG and Nax was a nice distraction for sort of goblins. You know, people who like playing around with the crafting professions, you know. If if the continuous knowledge point grind hadn't finished you off yet. But it's going to feel remarkably quiet if there's not even something similar. Dread leather jerkin of the Fire Flash for 21,000 gold. What in the world is a dread leather jerkin, and why did I sell it for so much? Revenue. Dread leather jerkin. Oh, an old school. Some random ass Legion leather. Huh. Sure. I mean, I'll take it. Sale's a sale. Still on the knowledge point grind because I'm a slacker. Well, I technically am with blacksmithing, but I've given up getting the last 100 points ages ago. I just can't be bothered, truth be told. It's so silly. I'm so close to the finish line. I just can't be bothered. The last 100 points, I'll wait until they give me like a book of 10 or a book of 20 or something. You know, something cheap and easy way to get the last ones. I found out that if I killed myself with fall damage after doing the sausage thing, it's not a euphemism, right? I would lose the 3-minute debuff, and the eating would even start even if I was the only one seated. Not sure that was intended, but doing it 2 times does not really count as an exploit, in my opinion. Oh yeah, if you're the only one there, you basically it's a free win, I think. Yeah. What were you doing last night? I was doing the sausage thing. I only do the Valdrakken knowledge point quests. Yeah, I don't even do that. I've slacked so hard. So hard. Right, well, that's everything posted at least. Oh, we sold some stuff already this morning. A white woolen dress. I sold it for 5 gold. Go me. Go me. I sold one 71 days ago for 3 gold. Why do I keep crafting these things? Well, I don't know, because they take 27 silver to make. That's probably why. And occasionally their market price goes above 50 gold, which is like the limit for me to craft something. I really need to up that to like 250 gold or something. Shouldn't be getting out of bed for any less than 250 gold nowadays. Okay. Lamented pieces. Are you still Cheaposaurus? Ooh, nearly every single one of them below 200k now. Ooh, they're getting cheaper. They're getting cheaper. People are obviously clearly having a more difficult time. The market price on some of them is dropping. Chess pieces are down 10% locally, 5% region-wide. Shoulders are down 2% locally, down 10% region-wide. Helmets are both down, but only by a small amount. Belt, weirdly, is up locally, but is massively down region-wide. Yeah, there's about all of the lamented pieces are now between sort of 5 and 20% down region wide as an average. So they are slowly declining now. The hype season for these is clearly wearing off. Still need 2.4 million in vendor mats to make them useful, though. Kind of limits the market. Yeah, see, this is it, right? This is the thing. Like, buying these, you still have a massive out-of-pocket cost just to use them, which is why I think some people are more willing to, farm it so it's free. Farm it yourself, because you do get Phalanx weave at least. You at least get some Phalanx weave for your efforts, even if gambling for these isn't fruitful. I would imagine people like Zanzaful have nearly enough Phalanx weave to cover all of the costs by this point. But, he's a bit of an animal when it comes to running Nax. Let's get the other account up and running. Let's check what we need to do on the main dude. I'm itching to do it, just have all the patterns, but to be honest, the cost for that is below average transbox. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm still missing quite a lot of the patterns for a bunch of the different recipes. But I go by the theory that I can all, those are going to be more readily available, I reckon, long term. And there'll come a point where the prices get tanked down. I'm happy to pay like practically 10k for any recipe I don't own. I'm at that sort of point with my collections now that most of the stuff I still need and can buy is reasonably rare or expensive anyway, so... On that note, should we have a little bit of a look, see if there's anything available? Recipes, let's go leatherworking first. Volcanic legs, iron feather breastplate, blue dragon scale shoulders, shifting cloak, frost saber tunic, frost saber gloves, living breastplate, and hide of the wild. Still a bunch of ones I need. Hide of the Wild is a Nax one. That's still remarkably expensive though, but it is getting cheaper. The region sale average is like 23k, so there's no way I'm paying 150. I can probably go find it somewhere else cheaper if I really need to. Living breastplate is a Eastern Kingdom. Okay, that's a world drop, a vanilla world drop, but it has been re-added in 10.1.7, so it's no longer not possible to find. Frost Saber gloves and Frost Saber tunic both have been re-added in 10.1.7, but are still seemingly quite rare. Shifting cloak, another 10.1.7 edition. Expensive on my realm for some reason. Blue dragon scale shoulders added back in 10.1.7. Iron feather breastplate. Once again added in 10.1.7. Not a terrible price. Still more than I really want to pay though. I'm in no rush. What about jewel crafting? There's only a handful of recipes even available for me. Stupid elemental lariat. Stupid. You seem to have 4 million gold. Just buy them all and be satisfied. Yeah, but then I've got nothing to aim for. Rhinestone sunglasses, the original, the Kata one. And then square holders. We need to go run Zul'Farrak a few times. We need to do some transmog runs in Zul'Farrak, see if we can get our hands on this. I imagine it's still remarkably rare, even from Zul'Farrak, hence its stupid high value. I know I mentioned it before, but the Wow Thing auction section will blow your mind for recipes. Takes 5 minutes to set up. Has it changed since I last used it? I last used it in Shadowlands. Has it added something else, or is it still as it was? As I'm quite sure I've... let me do this off screen. I've done all of this before. Okay. You can see the recipes that you're missing on the cheapest regions. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to be a bonus then. Yeah, authenticating. Let me in. Oh no, oh, flipping doodahs. Okay, I've connected my wrong account. Hang on. That's my NA account. Nobody cares about that. No. Now log me out and forget me. Oh, sheesh. Oh, I've ballsed it. Oh, incognito tab it then. Hang on, please hold. Once I've got it all logged in, I will... oh, authenticators. Jeez Louise. Kaboom, something's gone horribly wrong. Why has something gone horribly wrong? There we go. I have the add-on, but I'd need to log through all of my different characters and stuff again, but I don't think there's anything particularly here I can't show. I have no idea where it's pulling all of these characters and their gold values from. What are we looking at? Auctions, missing recipes. Let's go Jewel crafting. Yeah, it's going to have problems because it doesn't know my characters properly. So, square holders, I could get them from Taron Mill for 100k. Rhinestone sunglasses, cheapest around is Kazakh at 200k. Elemental Lariat, the cheapest, is on Sylvanas, one of my old home realms. I might even have the gold there already. Interesting. Was the add-on enabled recently? Yeah, I'm not setting up the whole thing now. It will take way too long for me to set the whole thing up. But it's yeah, for some people may not have used this. I used it quite a lot in Shadowlands. But wowthing.org, you log in with your BattleNet. There's an add-on you can use, and I think there's even, or at least at one point there was a little desktop application for this as well that just automatically updated it from your add-on data. But either way, wowthing.org is kind of a cool website for tracking stuff. Whatever that stuff is, your different characters, you can tell it to, some people use it because it's just quite good at tracking gold, but it can track a whole bunch of things. once you've got it set up properly. I've not used it for a long time though, so all of my information's way out of date. Running to the auction house to buy all the recipes cheapest on Tower and Mill. I'm in no rush to get those due to their ludicrously high value. Out of curiosity, is there any like cooking stuff I still need? Thistle Tea's back in the game, apparently. Oh, it was added in 10.1.7. Comes from lockpicking again. Oh, well, the student crew will come across a bunch of those then. I'm in no rush to get that. Horde of Draconic Delicacies. Don't you get this for free if you just do all of the quests? I was going to say, I'm quite sure you get this for free if you just do all the quests. I just haven't done all the quests. What's a master cookbook? Already known, but has been removed from the game. Oh, it's what used to let you level up your cooking skill. I remember. Yeah, from way back in the day. All right. Leatherworking. I still have buttons to press every day. So let's press buttons. Crafted Dreadful Gladiator's Belt of Summon. And Hardened Magnificent Hide. Crafted Malevolent Gladiator Ringmail Spolders. Happy. One day, this unlearnt tab for Pandaria will be empty. One day. Well, quite many days, but one day. Since we're doing Burning Crusade stuff this week, what does Outlands say for me? Outlands, Binding of Lightning Reflexes, the Battle for Mount Hyjal. Yeah, that's annoying. Sunwell. Also the Sunwell. Well, Sunwell. And Belt of Natural Power. Are we going to go run the Sunwell then? I think we need to. 3 recipes I need from the Sunwell. Not to mention there's some other goodies in there to be had at the moment. It's quite a good raid to be running at the moment. What's Dawn Crafting saying? Dawn Crafting, we now only need 2 recipes from Outlands. We need Ring of Flowing Life, which also comes from the Sun. Well, we're going to the Sunwell. And the Epoch Hunter, the old Hillsbad Foothills. Oh, yeah, that place. Well, considering I think that's a weekly, let's get the weekly out of the way. Old Hillsbad Foothills. That's a Cavern of Time jobby, isn't it? Where am I going? Who's stolen Caverns of Time? Why can't I see the Caverns of Time? Why won't you show me the Caverns of Time? I think it is. Either way, I think it is. It is Caverns. Okay. Silvermoon, Valdraken, Oribos, Never Again, Azuna, Zoldazar, Jade Forest. Must be downstairs then. Infinite Time Reaver just dropped for a player in the Time Walking dungeon I was running in. GG them. I still don't have it. There's Caverns of Time, straight ahead, look. Dead ahead. Oh, you got it yesterday? Nice. Congratulations. Now, is Circlet of Arcane Might. Is this going to be... Okay, let me do some googly googlies. Circlet of Arcane Might. Where's it gone? Design Circlet of Arcane Might. So, the Epoch Hunter, which is the end boss in Old Hillsbad Foothills by the looks of things. 1.4% drop chance. This is probably why I don't have the damn thing. You have a gazillion gold. Why don't you just buy all you need? Because some things are called bind on pickup. Some things I don't have the choice. Gold doesn't get you everything you want. This drops in normal mode, not only heroic mode. Okay, well that's definitely good to know. The item will only drop if you have a Jawncraft in the party. What are the more recent? Took me 11 runs plus numerous times I've run this without counting. It took me 11 plus an undisclosed number bigger than 11. Okay. It took me 38 attempts to get the pattern to drop for my Jawncraft to drop on normal difficulty. Okay, so we can run it on normal difficulty as well. Which one is it? Old Hillsbad Foothills, this one. I wouldn't trust the drop rates, no, but if people have actually commented saying it took them X amount of times, that's reliable enough for me. Oh, okay, I've chose to do it on heroic. What's the odds it's like there's a better chance on heroic, so I also want to see how long it takes to do this. Farming instances with unskippable RP is such a pain. Yeah. Well, luckily I'm only particularly here for the recipe. When we get the recipe, it's GG well played. It just so happens to be the last boss. We just take the dragon, right? No. What do we do? Can't remember. Give me some bombs. Let's go. More rep in heroic. I don't think I need any. There's probably not any rep needed from in here, but we could do with Don Carlos's famous hat though from Don Carlos. Who and where is Don Carlos? Is he a rare? He's a rare in here, isn't he? A neutral mob that wanders the road. Keep your eyes open for Don Carlos then. We need his hat. On way to last boss. So he's down that's the last boss, so I'm guessing he's down this road then, right? My all the things is in account mode right now, so there's a lot of stuff I can't actually pick up here. Let me for the... Oh, we are going to need to come here again on our alchemist by the looks of things. And then this is what we're after. Circlet of Arcane Might. And obviously anything else we get at the same time is just a bonus, right? I'm going to assume there's no silly business going on. Like, can we just aggro everything? I've been in here a fair few times. I just can't remember. Give me the one run to get my bearings, and then we'll... Oh yeah, you need to do the bomb thing, don't you? Hang on. Let's, also, where did you come from? Isn't there meant to be a boss in there somewhere? The barrel at the back. Oh yeah, this thing. Here we go. Plant a boom. 1 of 5. Two. Three. Is there more than one in here? Is that a barrel? No. 3. And then one in here, if I remember. There's one. We'll get the route down in a minute. Is this number 5? This is number 5. Beautiful. Now everything's set alight. Are you rescuing Thrall? Metzen, we're coming for you. We're coming.
You there.
Welcome home. Kinda. Welcome in, Gold Queen. Good morning to you.
Hurry, damn you.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
I know you must, and I mean to put an end to it permanently.
Okay, one boss down. I forget we can mount up in here, can't we? If I remember, right upstairs. Upstairs in the big banquet room, I think. This way? Oh god, this way? This looks... No, this doesn't look it. Let's get rid of you. Get you out of the way. Are we going up even further? No, this is wrong. Something's gone terribly wrong. Oh, we meant to be going... I just thought... Aren't we meant to be going down into the dungeon bit to unlock this door? We need a key or something. Oh yeah, we go get Thrall out of the in the basement, don't we? Ah, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Down we go. Yo yo, let's roll.
Very well then. Let's go.
Let's go. Grab yourself some stuff. Random pink elephant running his own through the building. Stinky and Pinky by my side.
I am a slave no longer. Thank you, strangers. You have given me hope.
Well, at least there's no concern about running this in less than 6 minutes. We can, in theory, then just continuously chain run this place until we get what we actually want. Which is annoyingly off the last boss. Because of course it is. Kind of disappointed that the companion pet of the pink elephant is not out too. There's a pink elephant companion pet? I mean, I've probably got it.
I am a slave no longer.
Feels more like 1 run an hour. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh, here's the captain, dude. Is the Isle Shield potions bind on pickup as well? Shaman's going to have to run through here one day.
Escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore. After I've had
Why is
my
this
fun.
so loud?
Guards! Guards!
What's this? What's the? If we're going for the full set, then what's the pink elephant called? My pets are dead. Terrible me. Pink elk plushie. Let's just search pink. Hey, there we go. Pint-sized pink placoderm. There we go. All the elephants. I don't have Pinky though. Why do I not have Pinky? Who knows? Maybe I sold it. Right, we're fully elephanted up. Do we have an elephant mount? If we're going to complete the set. Mounts. I mean, we could go. We could just go. We could just annoy everybody. Pink Hawkstrider, not so much. Love Rocket though. Love Rocket completes the set, doesn't it? Really, it's either a Love Rocket. Yeah, Love Rocket will do it. Just a mammoth. I don't think I have anything particularly pink though. It's got to be the Heartbreaker, hasn't it? It's got to be the Heartbreaker. Sorry, Cold Flame Internal. Your days are numbered. Boom. Pink Elephant Crew for the win. Who's this Don Carlos? Does he stroll down this path then, does he? Is he considered a rare or is he just a I don't know. Is Thrall with you? I have a sneaky suspicion he ran off ahead. Or did he? Oh, don't say things like that. Do I have to tell him to move? Oh, what a donkey. Okay. Back we go. Who said 1 run an hour? Winky face. You're not far wrong at the moment. What did we get that's apparently 1 million gold an hour? My loot appraiser is lying to me again. What does it claim we got that is of value?
Very well. Terran Mill lies just west of here.
Expert's bow? Yeah, I don't think so. I can safely say that is a lie. Why would this thing be? Why would that possibly be 25,000 gold? Why has it got a region market average of 38? What is up with this thing? Trade Skill Master. You are such a liar sometimes. It's got a pink hand wrap. Is that why it's expensive? Okay, now. Where's Thrall gone? Oh, he's still lagging. Come on, son. Can I just put him on follow?
Ah, friend. What is it you wish?
Oh, you can't even follow him. Don Carlos is a knight with 2 guards, if I remember correct. At least I spent a lot of time killing the knight. Okay. I really hope you get the pattern first time. This is painful. Hey, we're on 150k an hour right now. We're rich, bitch. Color coordination is key, though, right? Gotta have the elephant crew. I'm still frustrated that Stinky isn't exactly the right color, but the meme didn't totally work. It's good enough. Quick, make a YouTube video for the insider tip dungeon farm. Yeah. Yeah, I got my thumbnail. Right, you're gonna chill here now, aren't you? I can't, where are you going? Where you? Oh, you're not on your horse anymore.
Loktar,
Right, as well.
friend. What is it you wish?
I don't think I need Zygor really anymore. Hello? Where's the 4 mobs that are usually here? Oh, they ambush from outside, don't they? Or do they? God, I can't remember. Thrall, you good? Now where's he gone? Flipping lunatic, man. Where's he gone? Is that... Ah, oh, Jesus! Lord have mercy, come back, you crazy man. Where did he go?
I am a slave no longer. I will not waste this chance.
He runs faster than his flipping horse.
Blackmore has much to answer for.
Christ on a bicycle. Put raid marker on him? That would be too smart.
Blackmore has much to answer for.
He's off again.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Okay. Only taken 16 minutes for 1 dungeon. Oh, Lord. Thinking about the guy who did this 11 times.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Come on, strange wizard. Let's go.
Who or what was that?
Aretha's life hangs in the balance. Surely
Right, give me my pattern. Stream of luck, please. Stream of luck.
there you are.
had hoped to accomplish this with a bit of subtlety, but I suppose direct confrontation is
I bet I did this more than 11 times, just didn't post about it on Wowhead. The last time I was in here was when the Mage Tower was re-added, and we were making a Mage Tower build. There was something in here that I farmed for. I can't remember what it was. But there was an item in here that was on my BIS list for my Mage Tower setup. That was the last time we were here. Right, stream of luck. Are we ready? Never lucky. Damn. Damn. Damn strawberry jam. How do we get out of here nice and fast then? Do we just have to haul ass out of here as well? Are you good now? Are you chilling? I mean, the reality is I've had my kill on the thing I need to kill, so... Right, reset, do it again, this time without the confusion about what we're doing and where we're going, straight to the point. I wonder how many people have been killed in this area on hardcore. This area was a nightmare for getting murdered in. Because isn't there there was something that runs through this, if I remember right, that causes chaos. Hang on, where are we going? I think I'll just pay somebody to do this for me. €1 per run. There'd be some countries that would take you up on that. I'm lazy and cheap. Sounds like a good rate, to be honest. I just installed some speed hacks on your account. €500 an hour, job done. Right. Reset. Okay, we need to switch it to normal mode as well, don't we? Because you can only do heroic once a day. There's a giant dragon. Where you going? You still have to run back though, right? Oh, were you talking about the previous one, probably. Alright, give me my bombs. Right, let's go. $15 runs would pay for my game time. It's true, actually. Honestly, in comparison to how much gold you can grind in the game, 15 runs at 15 minutes each is probably more competitive than anything else you could do in the game right now. Considering tokens are 400k, you'd need to be getting like 25k an hour plus. So, €1 a run, 15 minutes a run, €4 an hour. Get your token paid for in 3 hours. 3 hours, job done. Bargain. Well, I do need to try and figure out a way to get this quicker, though. 6 minutes a run is ideal, because you get 10 lockouts an hour. Now, clearly, with 2 minutes of just flying before we even kill anything, 6-minute runs are not happening. But considering I don't care about anything else other than, like, what drops from the last boss, we can kind of zerg it a little bit, if I remember where everything is, and don't waste too much time killing everything and looting. There's one. Two. Kind of finding it funny right now that engineering is my most profitable profession. Well, with region-wide stuff and with the fact that lots of... I suspect that some of the good gold to be had with engineering is in crafting and selling the intermediates. Because most engineers are going to look at that as far too much like busy work and are going to just buy like the gears and they're going to buy the... You know, I can't remember the name of everything, but it's... Weirdly, because of the intermediates, I reckon engineering can be pretty good. Engineering's not in the bin like it was in past expansions. There's actually some fruitful stuff in it. Also, for the most part, because in past expansions, everything with engineering was bind on pickup for the most part. It was a very, what's the word? Very self-sufficient profession, I suppose. People would have engineering because they wanted to make their own like bombs for PvP and stuff. This time around, the fact that you can sell a lot of that does actually mean there's a market for engineering, and it's not quite as memey as it once was. Who's yoinked me barrel? There it is. Start with the bombs on the left side. Yeah, I've figured out that it's probably the play. Go left first. Six-minute run, you're going to need Thrall to have longer legs. Yeah, and 8 of them. Thrall needs to turn into a spider. Right, we're 4.5 minutes in and we've only killed one boss. Let's head straight downstairs.
Loktar, friend.
Right, so I'll...
This is the wish. Very well then. Let's go. Blackmore has much to answer for.
Where's he gone? Fucking lunatics ran off again. He's either too slow or too fast. Man's on a mission. Right, you go get kitted. I'll wait here. Forget about Siege of Orgrimmar skip. We need an old Hillsbad foot. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. Do I have to speak to him again after he's kitted up? No, he's just being slow. He's just being slow. The irony is I do think he's faster than what he used to be as well. I don't think he ever used to run. I think he just used to walk. So, like, even this technically is an upgrade.
I will not waste this chance. I will seek out my destiny. A rider approaches.
Nobody wants to use bombs, of course, though. I'm not sure why Blizzard keeps adding them to engineers. It's just thematic, isn't it? Like, this is another thing, right? Blizzard aren't necessarily going to fix anything unless it's like...
You didn't really think you would escape, did you?
If it's
You
not
and your
broken, don't
allies
fix
shall
it.
answer to
And if it
Blackmore
is broken,
after I've had my
you don't necessarily need to fix it. It's kind of Blizzard's mentality.
Friend, what is it you wish? Very well.
Meaning I kind of half suspect... Whoa, 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 whoa. Pink rocket, please. I kind of suspect that them repeatedly adding bombs is just something that they do just because it's copy-paste from the last expansion. The I-Win could one-shot in PvP at the start of an expansion, but could only be used once a day. Yeah, 24-hour cooldown on that thing, isn't it? Didn't they make it so it can never do more than 80% damage or something? I know they changed it because it did literally one-shot people, which was silly. Do one arena a day. Boom, headshot. Fun, but silly. Oh, I'm guessing Don Julio, or whatever his name was, doesn't spawn in normal mode. Maybe he only spawns in the heroic. Maybe meaning I should have been resetting heroic and not killing any bosses until he spawned. Or he's probably triggered by the killing of one of the bosses, isn't he? Okay. That's a job for another day. We're here for patterns today. Is the rare turtle down here as well sometimes, I imagine? I should get a snail mount. Be faster, yeah. Don't aggro the bear. Don't aggro the forest creeper. Oh, for Don Carlos, you need to follow the whole road. Oh, it's too much like hard work.
Loktar, friend, what is it you wish?
I still think we're going to struggle to get the run much less than 15 minutes, you know. This is a real ouch. Sometimes if you just run to the point where the dragon lands, you can encounter him. Oh, that might be a smart move. Instead of taking the flying dragon at the beginning, it's going to add a minute or two to the run, I would suspect, because even the dragon is probably faster than running, but... A 7 of storms? Running is actually faster than that dragon? Oh, really?
I am a slave no longer.
Maybe we'll test that next one. In fact, no. No, that's the wrong attitude. There isn't going to be a next one, is there? Because Streamer Luck is going to dictate that we get the recipe this time. That's how this works. If you plan for next run, you won't get it.
Hello. Have a good one.
Come outside and face your fate. Who or what was that?
Aretha's life hangs in the balance. Surely you care.
Right. 11 minutes. We got to get sub 15 minutes. At least then that's 4 runs an hour. That's not great, but it's better than nothing.
There you are.
And once we get this recipe, we can head over to the Sunwell.
But I suppose direct confrontation was inevitable.
Dog, I'm going to stand on you if you sleep under my chair.
must not come to pass. And so, you and your
This is the last one. Exactly, yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter how many we do now. This is the last one. Farming this recipe made for the most miserable times of my life. Oh, well, that's... that means we really need some streamer luck, then. It's this thing. Circlet of the Arcane Might. Which we are going to pick up in 3, 2, 1... Ah, stupid game. Right, do it again. Do it again. Reload. At least you're getting netherweave cloth, which you can sell for golds, plural. I don't even know, you know, what's netherweave cloth? Oh, netherweave cloth, it claims is 1 gold, 10 silver, but for 11 of it. So yeah, it's like 10 silver a piece. Yeah, plural. Well, sub 15 minutes. Sub 15 minutes is weirdly a win. I need to do some bag management as well. I need to squeeze that in. Maybe I can squeeze in some bag management at some of the RP sections. No winners here. All a big old bunch of stinky losers. Right, reset, 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 and back in. Right, 14 minutes is the time to beat. I don't know why I dismounted there. That was really stupid. So we're saying if we don't bother with the dragon, it's faster. Do we still need to pick up the bombs? I'd hate to run over there, and then I'd hate to run all the way over there, and then. Okay, I'm gonna test. I'm gonna hit the road. Hang on. Who are you? Sentry. Oh no, not these fellas. You're not the one I need. I'll kill you anyway. Aged Dalaran Wizard. We don't need anything off you. Dalaran Sorcerer. What do you sell out of curiosity? Sure. Oh, Don Carlos. But he's neutral though. How are you meant to give me something? Don't know if killing him was the right plan. Ask him nicely. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Okay, maybe that's a heroic thing. That could be a heroic thing only. Oh, it does say H for heroic. Maybe it's only on heroic he drops his hat. Okay, this has definitely been slower than just taking the dragon. Admittedly, we did have a detour, so it's actually probably about the same. Because it takes 2 minutes to get here normally. We're 30 seconds slower doing it on foot. But we can make some time back here by going left first. Where's the barrel? Hide the barrel all the way at the back. Right, 2. Bet there's a speedrun guy that does this dungeon in 5 minutes. Well, you see, if you had a speed set, then you'd be fine. But, like, I'm not farming this just to do it fast. I need to be doing it on my Junkcrafter, because that's the only way I get the recipe. So I am limited to this character. But otherwise, you're probably right. All the things showing time walking stuff, is that a relatively new thing? No, that's been there for a long time. Although some people switch it off because they're annoyed. They got annoyed how the fact that time walking presents new variations of the gear. So some ATT fans just ignored the fact that time walking existed.
You there! Fetch water quickly! Get these flames out before they spread to the rest of the keep! And I mean to put an end to it! You permanent!
Alright, where's Thrall? Next on our list, 5 minutes deep.
Loktar, friend. What is it? Very well then. Let's go.
He's off.
Friend.
He's
What
off.
is it you wish?
Right, you do stuff here. Let's wait for you here. I need to fix my inventory because it's getting full. Is he coming? How long does it take you to get changed? There we go. Once tried to immerse myself in Wales lore, then I had to free Thrall as an Alliance player. Gave up. Yeah, that's true, actually. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Yeah. The opposing faction's leader is finally locked up, and then you go set him free. Who's the dum-dum now?
A rider approaches.
A rider approaches. Gold Prow's hemorrhaging? It is. It's not looking good, is it?
Thrall, you didn't really think you would escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
Guard! Guard! Loktar, friend. What is it you wish? Very well. Terran Mill lies just west of here. Since
Hang on, if we're smart about this.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Let's ride.
Can't Thrall. 2 birds, 1 stone. Not collected. Oh, that's bind on pickup. See you later. Too cheap. Soulbound. 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 Too cheap. Random ass bombs. Too cheap. There's the expert bow. It's really not worth 25,000 gold, but soulbound, soulbound. Need to learn that appearance. Soulbound. I should probably be marking these first. Too cheap, sell. Too cheap, sell. Too cheap, sell. Don't aggro the bear. Please don't aggro the bear. Aggro the bear. Okay, well, we got some management of inventory sorted. Well met, traveller. Do you happen to be searching for a casual or social guild? No. Nope.
Loktar, friend.
Where's the dwarves accent from in terms of IRL? Is it like Scotland? I don't even know. I'm terrible at accents though. I literally you could line up 3 people in front of me with 3 distinctly different accents and I still couldn't tell you where they come from. I'm pretty poor at that sort of stuff. Oh shit, kill the... There we go. Woof. Oh, he's off again. Jeez Louise. Man's on a mission. Man's on a mission. This one seems faster. Does this seem faster to you? Or is it an illusion? Maybe it's all an illusion.
Hey there.
Come on, tell me about your wizard slave and then let's go.
How are you? You need something?
Oh, strange wizard, whatever. Same difference.
Come outside and face your fate. Who or what was that?
Aretha's life hangs in the balance.
Oh, my poor gold per hour.
Surely you wish
My poor gold per hour.
There you are. I had hoped to accomplish this with a bit of subtlety, but I suppose direct confrontation was inevitable. Your future, Thrall, must not come to pass.
It's a parody of Irish and Scottish. It's like Mockney, an artificial accent.
Friends must die.
Cockney's a myth in the first place. It's like Australia. It doesn't exist. Right, come on. Come on. Circlet of Arcane Might. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Stream of luck. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Lord. Do it again. Do it again. 50-50 chance. It's always that 50-50. Always a 50-50. See, at this moment, I would probably, if I wasn't streaming, I would probably be like, fuck it, turn it off, go do something else. But the persistence in me is like, right, next time, one more, just one more. Just one more. The other alternative is we go to Sunwell and just make 5 million gold an hour. Just one more, 11 times. Hey, that's like 3 times now. Means it's guaranteed next time. I'm going to get rid of the timer though. Looking at the timer doesn't help. It slows us down. What I'm slightly disappointed in is we haven't got a single piece of transmog outside of that. If I put all the things into non-account mode, where's the button? Who's yoinked the button? Oh, no shit, that was the wrong button. We take it out of account mode. Oh, yeah, out of account mode, this is literally the only thing we need in here. Okay. Yeah, literally the only thing we need in here. Nice hat. Don Carlos has inadvertently challenged you to defeat his younger self in Old Hillsbrad. Afterwards, bring Don Carlos's hat to him in Tanaris as proof. Oh. Maybe we need to do that quest first. Maybe we need to do that quest before we can actually get his hat as a toy. Maybe that's a precursor to then being able to get it on heroic. I don't know. That's guesswork. What does it say we need Primal Nether for? Oh, Primal Nether just goes into the crafting of a bunch of appearances. Okay.
Hello there.
Still like the older dragon models more. Welcome in, Jack, by the way. One of my favorite, I've said this a few times, one of my favorite mounts in the entire game is the mount you get for collecting 50 mounts, which is the Albino Drake. Still one of my favorite mounts in the game. So in that regard, I kind of agree with you. Some of the more sort of like flashy dragons are cool. But for like just a general, it's a nostalgia thing though, isn't it? Let's not muck about. Like it's cool because it's old. It's not cool because it's cool. If that makes sense. Ashes of Alar, or are we just talking dragons? Well, obviously that one's iconic. That's, you know, that's that has its place in history. Full stop. I don't have it, by the way. I know it's TBC Time Walking Week. I don't have Ashes of Alar. Pathfinder band, are you worth anything? You are. in theory. Another in theory. Agi stamina level 28. I might sell actually. Agi stamina 28. Right, there's all 5. Right, come get me, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Drake, even. That's Forrest Gump. I just read Lieutenant and my brain instantly went to Lieutenant Dan.
You there! Fetch water quickly! Get these flames out before they spread to the rest of the keep! I mean to put an end to it, damn you! Permanent.
Alright, let's go get Thrall.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish? Very well then. Let's go.
Let's go. I know this is obviously, you know, a conclusion that many will come to, but I still regard Forrest Gump as one of the best films ever made. Genius film, that. The only problem is I can't watch it because it makes me cry. Gives me the wet eye syndrome. Can't help it. Tom Hanks will do that, yeah.
Has much to answer for.
It reminds me of that old joke. I don't know how politically correct this joke is, so if it gets me cancelled, then well, hey, we'll see. But I was homosexual once. And it's I had to give it up though. I had to give it up because the only reason I had to give it up is it made ban incoming. No, it made my eyes water. Couldn't do it.
Thrall, you didn't really
Wasn't man
think
enough
you
for
would
it.
escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
Guard! I will not lose this chance. I will see
Alright, let's
Loktar, friend.
go on, Thrall. Run.
Terran Mill.
Run.
Since time is
Green Mile also has Tom Hanks in it. That's true, actually. That's another one that gets me. The little mouse, every time. Every time. Can't do it. Turn into a waterfall at that little mouse. What's the Tom Hanks film I watched not so long ago? The one where he's trapped in an airport. Flipping hell, what's that called? He's in an airport and he's in no man's land. What's it called? Terminal? Yeah, Terminal. That's the one. Another very underrated Tom Hanks film. Well, I wouldn't say another, but you know what I mean. Not considered one of his best, but equally a very good film. Isn't Terminal by Will Smith? It's maybe a different one. I could literally walk there 3 times, Thrall, at the speed your little pony goes. Put some rockets on that pony. Well, here's a debate for you boys and girls. Better director, Spielberg or Tarantino? Please fight amongst yourselves.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Tarantino every day. Spielberg, fuck Tarantino. Tuck Farantino. Tuck him good. Different genres, no compare. Yeah, you need to be in the right frame of mind for a Tarantino film. Few drinks, Tarantino, good Tarantino movie. Very good. I'm so movie illiterate. So am I, to be honest. The fraction of my life I have spent watching movies or even TV is very skinny. Tarantino's almost a genre of his own. Well, he kind of is, yeah. Yeah, very much so. Now I know I said Forrest Gump was one of my favourite films of all time, but Pulp Fiction is also right up there. A classic, an absolute classic.
I will not waste this chance. I will seek out my destiny.
Never smoked enough acid to appreciate a Tarantino movie. It's just some of the unnecessary over the top. Like Django was just so ridiculous. The gun battles in that were just on another level for no reason whatsoever. Just 20 liters of fake blood on the set, like for no reason. It was brilliant.
Hello. See you later.
Come outside and face your fate.
Right. This is it. This is it, boys and girls. Get yourselves ready. Prepare yourself for the circlet recipe to drop. I feel it in my bones. Inglourious Basterds, an amazing movie. I've only ever seen like half of that film. I was watching that round a mate's house not too long after it came out. But we were drinking at the time and everything got a little out of hand and we never actually finished the film.
But I suppose direct confrontation
It is one I should probably go back and watch though.
future thrall must not come to pass. And so, you and your troublesome friends must die.
Right, kill you three, kill you three, kill you lot. Right, now gimme. Gimme up. No, we won't be singing that. That's cringe. Okay, this time. Ah, stupid game. Stupid game. Do it again. You called it Ava cringe, that's why you don't get the pattern. I gotta keep the homosexual jokes to like no more than at least 1 hour. If I start singing gimme a man, then it's I'm just teeing you up for jokes and, you know, out of context clips. Right, one more, that's all we need. We only need one more because it's dropping next time. One more. That equals about one joke every other run of this dungeon. Lol. It's funny because it's true. Alright, reset all instances. Back we go. This time, I feel it. I feel it. We need some good vibes in chat. We need some good streamer luck here. We can make it happen. If nothing else, give us a juicy piece of transmog or something. None of this rubbish we've had so far. Nice little world drop pattern or a world drop epic or something. We'll ignore the Drake. Do I still need to pick up the bombs though? Even if I ignore the Drake, I think I probably do. Who are you lot? You're the Watchman. Does that mean you're the Wizard? Does that mean Don Carlos is ahead of them? What are you selling this run? The same thing again. There's Don Carlos. I guess on normal, it's just the quest. But let's kill him anyway. Yeah, he doesn't seem to loot anything. Do you know about the roaming vendor in the dungeon? You mean that one that we've just gone past? Yeah, I picked up the enchanting recipe off him earlier. Throw it up on the auction house. Can Felsteel patterns drop from this dungeon? I don't know. I mean, it's a Burning Crusade dungeon. To my understanding, Felsteel patterns are not specific to any mob type, are they? Aren't they considered world drops? But I don't know. Who's stolen the barrel? There it is. I'm not expecting to get anything good in this. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not stupid enough to think that I'm actually going to get anything good from here. It's just a case of keeping your fingers crossed. What barrel's this? Barrel 3. Playing the reverse psychology card now. Yeah. Did we get that one? We did. I want somebody to make a goal making video of this as an April Fool's. I know a lot of content creators do April Fool's videos, and I've never done them because I live on YouTube, and it annoys me when people do it because it's basically a day where nobody really, like, it's either a day or, in worst cases, for content creators that don't really put out too much content, it feels like it's a waste of an entire week that you've made a meme video that's it's just, why did you do it? I'm in combat. No, I'm not. Lies. I tend to find most April Fool's videos on YouTube pretty cringe. But it's that one day of the year where a YouTuber can get away with clickbait. So if you want to kind of get it all out of your system in one go, right? Oh, it's April Fool's Day. I can clickbait you today. Get it out of your system, and then post some proper shit the rest of the year.
Let's go.
Where's he gone? I just hope that the Croc cowboy boots are an October's Fool's joke. Hang on, Croc cowboy boots? What? 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 These things are cool though, the big red ones. Croc classic cowboy boots. Hang on, don't dox my IP or something stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did Thrall die? Have I just balls this up well and truly? Did he... What are they? What are these? Oh my lord. That is on another level of ridiculous. Oh, the tops detach. Oh my days. It's got the little stirrup thing on them as well. 10 out of 10 would buy. Casual $120. Sheesh. My god. Do they come in a 48? Do they come in a pink? You can select size. The only colour's black. You can have any colour as long as it's black. Personalize it with Gibbet's charms. Okay. Available soon on Croc Day, October the 23rd. Our classic Croc cowboy boot was made for our fans and inspired by fans' creativity. Who was smoking what to come up with these? Sheesh. Okay. They're so bad, they're actually quite funny. I'm not paying $120 for a meme pair of shoes, though. I'm just not doing it. But that is quite funny. Right, now, do I need to save Thrall again? Does he get put back in jail? He does. Right, let's get back out of here. Let's actually save him this time.
Let's go.
Could you brick the run if you let him die? Like previously? That seems like the kind of thing Blizzard would do. They'll go well with the Halloween costume I've planned. I don't want to know. There's the wife's Christmas present done. I'm sure she will be much appreciative. Trust me, they'll sell. Make Crocs great again. Yeah. Yeehaw, cowboy. Yeehaw, cowboy. Since when does Crocs have a National Crocs Day? That's definitely a marketing ploy that they've made up themselves, right? That's like when somebody gives themselves a nickname. Pussy Slayer. Yeah.
A rider approaches.
Come on, Speedy now. Speedy Speedies.
Thrall, you didn't really think you would escape.
Why is this
did
voice
you?
line like
You
7,000
and your allies
decibels?
shall answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun.
Guards! Ask for this. Guards! Loktar, friend. What is it you wish? Very well. Terran Mill lies just west of here. Since time is of the essence.
That sounds like a Havoc Demon Hunter with 0 interrupts in a dungeon. I love how that's where you go to. It's funny because it's true. Okay, so we've come up with Crocs, Cowboy Crocs. If we're looking for meme Christmas presents for people, Cowboy Crocs is pretty high on the list. What else you all got? I'm sure some of you have got something in your back pocket. It's a meme Christmas present for somebody. Not mean, meme, you know. You could just go, you know, stamp on it, you know, shit on their doorstep or something. That would be mean, but... like a meme Christmas present for somebody that has everything. I have a brother-in-law that has everything. And it is very, very difficult to buy for him. I will probably not be getting him Cowboy Crocs, but... if there is something equally meme-ish, I might consider it. A fidget spinner collection. I can't believe fidget spinners were a thing. There was this dude on YouTube that had a audience that trended very young. Who jumped on the back of that fidget spinner trade and made like $1 million in like 4 weeks. Drop shipping fidget spinners to his 12-year-old audience. It's stories like that that make me want to play Minecraft sometimes, you know. It's like, sheesh. We have a rule in my family that you only give presents if you are physically together on Christmas even. Every year, my husband and I go on holiday over Christmas.
Loktar, friend.
I was going to say, we have a similar-ish rule. Yet, the problem is that we do all spend Christmas together. So, yeah, it doesn't work really, does it? Only $1 million in 4 weeks. Wow, goblins will put him to shame. Yeah, but an actual $1 million. Cash monies. Not meme coins. $50 Charizard. Just a PSA 1 Charizard. Charizard's too iconic. Yeah, you know, a PSA 1 CP10 Pidgey. That's probably closer. NFTs for Christmas. A Bored Ape. Yeah. Got you something really valuable this year. I got you a JPEG of a monkey. Hope you like it. PSA 10 Fire Energy. Hey, that gift is literally fire. That's there's no denying. Oh, we need to talk to you, don't we?
See you around.
Alright, you ready, boys and girls? This is it. Silence in the green. This is an 18-yard Tiger Woods in his prime, putting to win the Ryder Cup. I don't even know if the Ryder Cup is golf. I don't know why I instantly went to golf memes.
I had hoped to accomplish this with a bit of subtlety, but I suppose
I'll show you subtlety. Just give me my design, and then you can have all the subtlety you want.
not come to pass. And so, you and your troublesome friends must...
Ryder Cup is sailing now. I play video games for a living. There's a reason why I don't know anything about sport. That should be quite obvious.
I will not waste this chance. I will seek out my destiny.
The irony was, as a kid, I was pretty good at sport. But watching sport, following sports, is just too much like hard work.
will erase your very
Right. Are we ready? We ready? This is it. Fuck! Oh! Right, do it again. Do it again. That's why I don't play League of Legends. Ryder Cup is golf. Oh, check me out. Maybe I am more talented than I thought. We're all in hell. Sorry. I don't actually look at my... I have my view account hidden. How many of you are actually... There's 60 of you watching me go through this tragedy. Thank you, boys and girls. Appreciate the moral support here. 58 of you suckers. 58 of you stealing all of my luck. We used to get one stock from our grandparents every year. So I'm continuing the tradition. One every tea every year. A mix of Kardashian and David Beckham ones should be worth a pretty penny in 250 years. Hey, stocks is a good option, you know. My wife has some stocks that she was gifted as a child that she just has, like, you know, she takes dividends from every year. Not a lot, mind. Like, it only amounts to a couple of €100 a year, but, you know, every little helps, right? Right, one more. One more, then we go to Sunwell. If we don't get it this time, we head over to Sunwell, because at least there's the option of getting something in Sunwell. We need absolutely diddly squat in here outside this one recipe, so I feel as if I'm just smashing my face against a wall at the moment. There's always some GameStop stock for the meme factor. Well, that's true. That's true. A good NBA basketball game back in the days was fun to watch. For a good football team like Manchester City or Arsenal is fun to watch. Man City? Unbelievable. Nobody supports City. Apart from Oilers. I can't even buy some Croc boots with my dividends. They'll add up eventually. These days I'm more into Formula 1 and MMA. Yeah, not so much the Formula 1, but I do enjoy some UFC, I can't lie. I do watch the UFC most weekends. City has Haaland. Well, it's true. Watch the new Folding Ideas video on GameStop stocks. It's 2 hours long, but it's great. Oh my god, could you imagine if I tried to watch a 2-hour video on stream? If I react, Andy, to that, we'd be here for a week. This is why I don't watch much YouTube. I don't do much reacting on stream because I get pausitis. I can't help but pressing that space bar. I have too much to say. Be a proper fan, support Burnley. Well, I mean, I don't particularly support any club football team. But by proxy of being born basically in Liverpool, if I was to support anybody, it would be Liverpool. But on the premise that I don't really support anybody, I have no really affiliation with anybody. I watch more ice hockey than I do football nowadays. But that is also because I have a family member who is a professional ice hockey player. So, yeah, I have you know, an incentive there. But football, you know, outside of the World Cup, I don't really watch much football anymore. I genuinely lost friends to football. You know, I had friends from school who I would hang out with all the time. You know, yeah, football. Soon as they got into football, every Saturday and Sunday, what are you doing? Oh, I'm watching the football. Oh, what are you doing after that? Oh, well, then Match of the Day's on, and I'm going to watch the football again. What? Oh, what are you doing on Sunday? Oh, I was going to watch the Sunday game. What? Oh, jog on. You know, I lost interest with those people. It wasn't for me. I enjoyed playing football and wasn't too bad at football. I used to play. I either played winger or I would be, because I have the advantage of that I'm almost naturally two-footed. My left foot, my right foot feels the same. And before you say, well, you must just be shit with both, I wasn't actually too bad at football. But I often got put on the wing, especially because, oh, we need somebody to play on the left-hand side of the field because we've got no left-footers. Oh, I can use my left foot. All right. Can you run? Yeah, I can run. Okay. So that was just kind of me filling a gap more than anything else. But where I was most at home was in goal. I'm two-footed as well. Oh, fuck, you just ruined my joke. Yeah. I'm two-footed. I'm equally shit with both feet, yeah. Even NPCs are calling you a 2-foot now. That's true. It's true.
Get these flames out before they spread to the rest of the keep. I mean to put an end to it, damn you! Permanent.
I played Sunday League football as a teenager, but I didn't stick it out, to be honest. The only time I've ever broken a bone was playing football. I've broken a rib and I've broken my wrist. Both were football-related injuries.
What is it you wish? Very well then. Let's go.
I was one of those kids as a teenager that basically had like negative fear, and like, which meant I was quite good in goal because I had no issues whatsoever, like diving on the ball that somebody's about to kick. And unfortunately, on the few occasions it went horribly wrong, I felt it the next day. You have bones? Prove it. Break something on stream so we know. My wrist I used to be able to just do this with my wrist and it would go crunch. Which was a byproduct of breaking it, but it doesn't do it anymore. Which is probably a good thing, to be honest. Can't beat Wanker's cramp? Well, yeah. I knew that was coming. Right, go on Thrall, do Thrall things.
A rider approaches.
Thrall, you didn't really think you would escape, did you? You and your allies shall answer to Blackmore, after I've had my plan.
Guards! Guards!
It's like that one time I went to a gay bar. I was really popular at this gay bar. I was literally beating them off. Unbelievable.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish? Very well.
Has it been an hour since the last one? I'm going to get myself cancelled, aren't I? Right, go on, Thrall. Run, run, run.
Let's ride.
Why doesn't he have a two-seater mount? Why can't I just hop on the back? And he can just carry me. Have I ever reset the loot appraiser timer? Does this mean we've been in here about an hour and a half? I guess that kind of makes sense. I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours now. This is the run then, boys and girls. This is it. This is the one. Okay, even I'm getting dizzy. Didn't you say this is the run about an hour ago? It's the same run. Still the same run. Thrall's slow. Go away, bear. Bear not do bear things. What am I farming? This one last recipe that I need from in here. It's one of the few remaining jewel crafting recipes I need. He barely did anything. Hey! Love it.
Loktar, friend. What is it you wish?
Come on, spawn. Hello. There we go. Reaver armor. Holy shit, that's a transmog I might actually try and sell. 1,000 gold plus, unique appearance, world drop. Sheesh. Might actually try and sell that. Damn. Very rare I find a piece of transmog that actually qualifies as something that may potentially be valuable to somebody. Oh no, Thrall, do not die, do not die, do not die, do not die. I paused for 1 second and he went off on a rampage. What do you think about Bellula's vid for the next expansion? Typical Bellula clickbait, if I'm honest. The name of a mount isn't really what I would consider an expansion leak, to be honest.
Loktar, friend.
But
What is it you wish?
we're like literally less than a month away from finding out what it is anyway. Leak season frustrates me because it seems to get hyped up because content creators jump on it for easy views. I mean, we'll find out at BlizzCon what the next expansion is anyway, so patience is a virtue. When talking about patience, if this dude doesn't give me this goddamn pissin' recipe, I'm going to lose my shit.
There you are. I had hoped to accomplish this with a bit of subtlety, but I suppose
Can you remember when an old jewel crafting recipe that made good sales in terms of selling the craftable item? Oh no, I'll probably never ever even craft this. The only reason I'm making it, or the only reason I'm getting it is because I just want all the recipes. Level 31 int stam verse 2% chance on spell cast to increase your spell power by 15 seconds. Yeah, I'm never crafting that ever. But I want it just because I want it, if that makes sense. Well, it probably doesn't, but...
I will erase your very existence.
Right. Incoming. Incoming. Stupid game. Stupid game. Okay. Off to the Sunwell. I've had enough of this place. We've given it, what's that now? Got to be 6 runs. I'd say that's probably an hour and a half. That's got to be 6 runs. We'll do it again another time. Today was not meant to be it. If we're going Sunwell, how do we get Sunwell area? I want to go here. Zygor, tell me where I'm going. Okay, we'll just half back to Valdrakken and go from there, whatever it entails. How did I get this map up here? Okay. Vantis incoming when X. Yeah. What we are going to need to do before we disappear is clean this mess. Right, let me very quickly quick fire through this. Right, you peace out of here. You peace out of here. Region market value average 5,000 gold. Region sale average 173. Good old TSM values. Soulbound. Trash. Trash. More trash. Trash. That we will actually at least attempt to sell. Trash, trash. Soulbound.
Let's make sweet, sweet profit together.
That's trash. Oh, I need to check I don't need any of these appearances. Hang on, I'll check that sub 1 minute. Let me... Thank you, whoever it was. Oh, Woo! How we doing? Welcome in, Woo. Nothing like an annoying ad to remind me I need to burn my prime. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Trash. If it's not 4 figures, I don't care. That's an appearance we need. Oh, that's the Reaver's Armor one. That's the one we might actually try and sell. Right.
You'll find no better in the city.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, let's send a few bits and bobs out of the way. Let's get you gone. Random ass recipe. I don't know why I'm going to try and sell the Four of Storms, but apparently it's valuable. Pathfinder band. Random thing. That will sell. Where was the random... I swear there was a big ticket item we picked up. Those? Right, plate. Paladin, Paladin, Druid. What's this? Oh, that needs to be sold. Oh, they should just be deleted. Mage, Paladin, Druid, Paladin, Mage, Lockbox, Lockbox. Learn the first, sell the second. That's the rule I live by. And then let's get rid of all of this random trash. Right, that'll probably do. Right, that's as clean as my inventory is ever going to get. Anything more than that, and you are pushing it. Right, let's head over to Sunwell. We can do some damage in Sunwell, I reckon. Portal to Orgrimmar. How are we doing this then? Where's the way we go from here? Shattrath. Portal to Shattrath. Why the flipping hell are we going to Shattrath? I will have trust in Zygor. He only lets me down 50% of the time. I cannot figure out why it's sending me all the way to Shattrath. Oh, because there's a portal straight to the Isle, isn't there here? See? See? Trust the process. Trust the process. Boom! Genius, that. Right. Why is my map gone funky? Okay. Right, if everything goes to plan, there's actually a whole boatload of stuff we can get from here. There's 4 recipes, I think, that I need. There's 3 for jewel crafting. There is 1 for leatherworking, I think, or it might be the other way around. Either way. Ring of Flowing Life, Zone Drop, Zone Drop, Zone Drop, Zone Drop. Yeah, there's 4 Zone Drop recipes I personally need in here, of which they are all bind on pickup. So I got to farm them myself. Not to mention, there's probably a whole bunch of other random ass shit that can drop in here that is auctionable. We just got to remember to not kill bosses, because I go on autopilot and I do silly things I shouldn't do. Let's get Loot Appraiser on. Stop, new session. Hold shift to do new session. There we go. Right. Pew, pew time. Farm trash, don't kill boss. Yeah. Aggro you lot. Aggro you. Zip, zip around the corner. Never lucky. I should probably kill all of these big dudes, but they're annoying to aggro. I kind of need the scouts to go and do it for me. Last time I was in here, I figured out the best way to do this. If I remember right, I need to queue for a dungeon. Well, I can't remember exactly where the point is. I need to queue for a dungeon at some point so I get insta-ported out rather than running all the way back. I can't remember exactly where I worked out the best place to do it is, though. I also vaguely remember I can put, if I'm clever about it, I can pull literally the entire first half of this dungeon without stopping. Did the Warcraft Rumble event get all of the toys and the NPCs are still showing the quest icons? Are they safe to ignore? Yeah, they are. Yeah. They're, once you've got 7 of the minis and picked up 14 of the foils, that's the event done. I think it was around here I meant to join a dungeon. And that should then kick me out in 60 seconds time. There we go. How'd you get around that way? Cheeky sons of bitches. Now I can't... Okay. That was a lag spike and a half. Okay, I need to... I clearly need to do the dungeon a bit earlier. Because now I'm chilling for 15 seconds. Can I post a link? Yeah, of course, absolutely. It's on your head, be it. If it's not safe for work, you get banned. Simple. It's a Sunwell clip you might not want to see. Let's test that theory, shall we? Finally got the Sunwell pattern. I wonder what the pattern is. It's going to be one I'm hunting for as well, isn't it? I can tell. Hang on. What did he get? Leather Gauntlets of the Sun? Oh, Cockosaurus. That's one I need and all. I'm pretty sure of it. Look at the rarity count on the top. 41,034. Is that... That is not... He has not done 41,000 runs. He has not done 41,000 runs. No, that's got to be the amount of mobs he's killed in there. Each mob counts for 1. Okay. Sheesh. There we go. That scared me for a minute then. Whoa. Okay. Is that one that we need? Ha! Leather Gauntlets of the Sun. Shit the bed. Okay, sure. $41,000 is still quite a few runs, though. That is true. That's not pocket change runs, is it? You gonna wake up? Not gonna wake up. Sure. Now, I don't think any of them are on a short leash. I think I can run all the way through and they'll all follow me. I'm not sure though. Looking down here, I mean that dude's still wandering around, but nobody's returned back to their starting location there. As long as those dudes are still following, they're still following. Oh no, they seem to path back, look. Oh no, they've returned to sender. Oh shit. Okay. So I do need to do them as 2 pulls, I think. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Ring of Flowing Life. There's one. Happy. What is this, streamer luck? Hey, we don't do streamer luck here. Streamer luck's for professional streamers. Oh, you can't, okay. Well, that makes up for the fact that all of those dudes pathed back. So now I know that we do need to do it in a couple of pulls. First pull to the stairs, second to the pillars behind the second circle, then just past. Well, 1 of 4 so far went bad. That makes up for our atrocious luck in the last place. Farmer, High Elk, Druid, doing farmer things. Okay, 1 recipe, 2 runs. Let's keep that. Let's keep that ratio up, please. If we can keep that ratio, it's GG. And if we can get a couple of bind on equipped ones to sell on the auction house as well, even better. So what did you say? First pull to the stairs. Oh well, we're rooted here. If we get rooted, we'll just nuke things down. It's not perfect, but we'll take it. Now I'm here, though. I think we can grab all of these ones, though. These don't path back. Keep an eye on what's going behind us. Got excited then, saw something epic, and it was stupid bind-on pickup. Will of Edward Odd. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll take that. There's a piece of transmog that might actually be considered transmog again. Oh, missed the loot. So what was that? What was that we got? This thing. TBC World Drop Unique Appearance. Yeah. There'll be some money in that. There'll be some money in that. Oh, it's not collected. Oh, well, learn the first, sell the second. Rip gold. Rip gold. My own rules get in the way. We'll send that to our Clothy. Well, we've already had way more productive results from Sunwell than we did the last place. Much better. 5k gold saved in my world. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's one less transmog I might potentially consider buying. Grab this lot. I don't know how far these lot go. They clearly don't like these stairs though. Holy shit. You lot of morons. Still doing wiggles. The only bad thing about Sunwell is it's not particularly fun to run. The last place isn't exactly what I'd consider fun, but at least it's kind of, you know, I had a few things to remember to do each run. This is not as enjoyable as a route. Oh, I didn't leave party. Oops. "30 seconds. I've got to get this dungeon timer thing right. That's the... if I can time that right, I'll shave 30 seconds off every run. Although I do sense that I'm doing these in under 6 minutes anyway, so the reality is I don't need to be that accurate. Because anything under 6 minutes means you're going to get capped on the hour anyway. Right, one more, just one more recipe. One more recipe would be nice. I'll be happy with one more recipe. Whether it be one I specifically need, a bind on pickup one, or even a bind on equip one, something to throw on the auction house. Either or. Either or. One more would be good. What was that? Wand of Demon Soul? Oh, bind on pickup. I should let Looter Praiser do its thing, shouldn't I, really? Jiggle it just a little bit. Oh, you got to do the jiggle. That's how you grab aggro fast. Got to do the little wiggle. Get the jiggle on. Oh, hang on. What's this? You can put 15-foot tall mecha robot for a casual 2.7 mil. I'm all of a sudden intrigued. Hang on. We'll look at that in a second. Is time walking the fastest way to level even without rested experience, or is the dream invasion things better? Oh, time walking is far faster. Time walking is easily the fastest way to level. I mean, I'm sure if you have some flipping sweaty strat, you can probably do it a touch faster, but generally speaking, it's going to be the best way. The best way without much effort. You might shave off half an hour if you do it by some other 25-page essay way of leveling, but I like to keep things simple. Oh, nothing this one. Not a bean. I actually think we are smoking the 6-minute time limit on this. So we are going to hit instance cap before too long. Can we... Okay, we haven't got time to quickly do this. Or we might.
I have many wares.
All of that trash for like 20 gold.
Good fortune to our friends.
Did I reset the dungeon? Oh god, I can't remember. It's TBC time walking too, so pray for world drops. Yeah, the Burning Crusade has some of the best world drops. Because they're super annoying to farm for normally. Nobody is particularly farming for them. But for some reason they still hold a lot of precedence. These gems, though. Jeez Louise. Gems for days. Glad I paid 50k for Singing War Axe for my time walking set. Don't even run time walking anymore. Hey, if you got some use out of it, it's all good. I did enjoy back in the day when they re-released Mage Tower, actually building a Mage Tower set. I know the Mage Tower and the Time Walking sets were quite similar. But it's that was kind of a fun little mini adventure, that. Even if it didn't really last for very long. But, you know, trying to go out of your way and reach, you know, hunting down or going to corners of the map that you wouldn't normally go to try and get a really random piece of gear. It kind of brought a sort of quite a nice, refreshing feel to things. I'm a big fan of them sort of creatively using, or creatively what's the right word here? Creatively creating a reason for you to run old content. I think is generally overall good for the game. Because there's so much of it that I just can't help but feel goes to waste. Because the second you leave one expansion, it's just dead to everybody. Nothing that run. What's this robot business? Archax is a 2.7 million pilotable robot for the ultra wealthy. Oh my lord. Damn. That's actually ridiculous. Please tell me there's a video of this. Sheesh. Nine cameras can be rearranged to provide different views. It's literally like a real life Optimus Prime. Go Power Rangers. That is ridiculous. 2.7 mil though? Woof. I'd rather have my tier 3 transmog set for that price. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh, is that out now? The new Assassin's Creed's out as well. It's a bit slow though, isn't it? It's a bit slow. 3 mil, I'd expect it to like Usain Bolt past people. I mean, I'd want it to do a backflip or something. I mean, it's cool. It's a bit sluggish though. Maybe next year. Maybe we'll ask Santa next year. I dig it though. It's cool. Scale it up, disturb the depths of the oceans. I mean, leave the fishes alone, man. Jeez. Faster in Croc cowboy boots. Got your Go Faster Crocs on. Put some stripes on them for Go Faster Crocs. Put some bullet holes in the front of them for extra speed. What's the name of the movie with the robots beating up sea monsters? I mean, that sounds like a dream you'd have after drinking too much red wine and eating blue cheese. I'm not sure. Pacific Rim? Is that a film? I'm not sticking to the rules here, am I? I'm meant to be doing this in very organised pulls. First one was cool. Second, Pacific Rim sucked. I don't think I've ever even heard of it. I told you I'm not much of a movie buff. I know we were talking about movies earlier, but like some of the classics, obviously, but some random ass robots eating sea snakes is not my jam. Did we get it right this time? Is it going to boot us? There we go. Right, incoming leatherworking pattern. It's got to be, right? It's got to be. We've not had a recipe for a few runs now. This is the one, I feel it. Nope. Nope. Stupid game. Oh, hello. We killed a lot of stuff over here. Let's make sure we loot this. Nope. Nope. Fail run. Fail run. Better than the Asylum ripoff Atlantic Rim. Should have been named Toilet Rim. So much that they delayed Dune 2, part of the strikes in LA. Is all of that shit being sorted out yet? Has Hollywood gone back to work? Has that been fixed yet? Or was it still up in the air? Shows how much I pay attention to like any form of world news, but they've gone back to work now. So films can continue. The movie industry is saved. Hollywood's in the bin though, right? Surely. Like, when are people going to realise that Hollywood is dead? Like companies like Netflix are just absolutely clowning on them nowadays. I don't know how Hollywood plans to like compete. The movie industry's got big problems on its hands. I mean, it was like from a business perspective, the movie industry was cutthroat as all hell to begin with, even in their heyday, right? Even when they had absolutely everything going for them. Who in their right mind can now afford to You can't afford to fail. Everything's too expensive. You can't afford to fail. The movie industry relied on like 2 or 3 big blockbuster films just carrying, so that there can be 20 just dead films being made that nobody ever cared about. The problem is though is that like everything's too expensive. You can't afford to fail anymore. You can't afford to have monumental, expensive failures. You've got to get it right. And then the companies like Netflix out there that are just completely clowning on Hollywood generally, producing stuff that is far outperforming what happens at the cinemas even. So Hollywood's got to fix or work something out, surely. Hopefully the writers are saved. Dialogue makes it into the movie. In my opinion, stunts and special effects will evolve from year to year, but good lines are classic. That's true. Yeah, you always need good... Your creative is core, right? You can't skimp on creativity. But multi-billion-dollar special effects, you can, you know... You can maybe tone that back a bit. Why can't the big stars just earn a bit less? Why do they need to earn $5 million per movie? I think they'll survive perfectly fine on $2 million per movie. Well, it's supply and demand, isn't it? Like we should understand that more so than anybody. It's, you know, it's simple supply and demand. If you want Brad Pitt in your movie, guess what? Guess what? Brad Pitt can only make so many films in a year. If you want him in your movie, guess what? You got to pay him better than the next guy. And it's their prerogative as actors and actresses to be paid as much as they can get away with. I don't think it particularly should be put on the emphasis of the actors and actresses. I agree, the amount they get paid for doing a movie is bananas. But then, you know, football is the same. Sports in general is the same. These athletes and these movie stars and people, you know, people who can rise to the top of the tree make the big bucks. But fair play to them, in my opinion. I don't think there's much that can really be done about it. Then don't get a Brad Pitt. He's great and looks good, but there are many other ones out there. Yeah. Oh, instance cap. We've hit instance cap. We've hit instance cap and my mouse has run away. There we go. We hit instance cap in 35 minutes. Okay, yeah, we were speedrunning that far faster than we needed to. I guess we can have a little bit of a search, dig through here then, clean our inventory up while we wait.
Many lucky doos you like.
Only 80k left to level 70. Haunt Dungeon when the bonus would just be enough. Qs, Q-pops, Shattered Halls, groupers at last boss. Fair play. There's a win. It's more that Hollywood wants every movie to be a blockbuster, so they throw money at them, then make sad Pikachu face when they tank and don't learn from their mistakes. Well, you see, the thing is that's just kind of how Hollywood's always done it. Hollywood has always worked in that way. They make 10 absolute stinky stinkers for one that goes boom and wins Oscars and does all sorts of crazy shit. But they've never really figured out what the formula is. Whereas like Netflix has just somehow managed to figure out what works and what does, what works and what doesn't. And Netflix has the advantage of that they have just absolutely disgusting amounts of viewership data, so that they can kind of tailor make their series, their films, in a way that they know is going to gel with people who are already subscribed to their service. Netflix has such a monumental advantage. Hollywood makes a film and then puts it in the cinemas, and like ticket sales is the only feedback that they get. Okay, well, this film sold a lot. This film didn't sell a lot. Okay, well, we'll make more flipping Marvel films then. And then, it's that's all the info they get. Whereas Netflix, they get like so much data. Like, okay, we put this new series out, this new film out that, well, people who previously watched this have now chosen to watch that. People watched the first episode and the second episode, but they fell off. They dropped off by the third episode. It's all data. Data is money. And Netflix has all of it. That's why everybody else wants it. That's why everybody else is making their own streaming services, because Netflix had the golden goose for a while. Hollywood just can't compete. What about some of the lower tier actors that don't get paid because streaming platforms refuse to pay them? Well, that's streaming platforms being assholes. There's that just needs to not happen. Netflix throws spaghetti at the wall. Some of it there is so bad you can't even sell it in prisons. Yeah, but you tend to find that, I have a simple rule on Netflix. I generally won't watch anything unless there's at least 2 seasons. I don't care how good people say the first series is. I'm not bothered. I don't watch enough TV to be, on trend. But if I'm flicking through Netflix, if I see it's 1 season, I don't care how good the trailer is. I'm not going to waste my time with it. If I see 2 seasons, I'm like, okay, well, the first one did well enough for them to make another one. So it's got to be at least a 6 out of 10. That's how I that's how I do my Netflix. Whether it's the most sensible approach, I still end up watching some stinky shit, of course, but generally works. Right, is there any of this that we particularly want to sell? I don't think we do. Is there any of this we don't have the appearances for? So far, not really. Sed's Carver. World drop rare. Unique appearance. 0.03 seller. But 75 gold. It can go in the bin then, can't it? Will of Edward the Odd is the only thing that has been of value for us, really. But we're going to learn that because we need the appearance. Okay, that's actually it then. And in theory, from that point, we have 20 minutes until we can actually get back into the Sunwell. So, yeah. I should probably try and sell these sun motes, but I also can't be bothered. What's this? Sketis something or other? No, see you later. Right, okay. We've done enough of what I would consider transmog farming for today. We're instance capped anyway, so let's go back to Valdrakken. Let's go back to Valdrakken and let's spend some gold. That's more fun than making it, right? Spending it, surely. That's a more enjoyable way to make some gold. Let's go buy some cheap stuff to learn. Let's make all the things do some dings. We've not had all the things dings for a while. Send this over to the mage. Netflix still cancels very popular shows for no reason. It's so frustrating. Well, the problem is they probably have lots of reasons to cancel them. There's always the issue that one thing that could appeal to somebody just doesn't appeal to enough people. There is a bit of a stagnation effect that happens over time with this sort of stuff. YouTube suffers from the same thing, right? Every YouTube video is the same. Why is every YouTube video the same? Because every YouTube video has to fit a very specific formula because that formula works and everything else doesn't. Netflix does the same sort of thing. but something that may kind of appeal to you may not necessarily quite make the cut for them to make another season, or the actors or actresses start looking for too much money and then it can't get commissioned or something. You know, there's usually data reasons behind it, but I do get it. It's always annoying when there's... This is why I have my 2-season minimum rule, that I will only watch something if there's 2 seasons or more. But even that's probably still not completely foolproof. Uncollected, usable only weapons. Go. So this is anything we need appearances from. One of you. Scourge, war spear, lumberjack axe, rough wooden staff. Assassin blade? World drop weapon? Wasn't this worth a lot once upon a time? Clearly not anymore. Right, let's learn those. Right, incoming all the things. Spam. Oh, it's music to my ears. Now where's my actual weapon? Let's not accidentally vendor my actual weapon. That would be tragic.
How you doing, man?
Beautiful. Let's go again.
I have all the time in the Isles.
Where do we get to? Oaken wall staff. Wood chopper. How can I not have this appearance? Apparently not. An epic? Where's this from? Oh, Firelands. Oh yeah, that's probably tanked in value because of last week. Scarlet Spire of Pain. Alright, let's do that lot. Can't you just vendor BOEs and they get learn, or is that just greys? That's just white and grey items, I think. Or is it everything now? Is it everything now? I don't know. Something was changed about it, but then it was bugged, and then they changed it back. or they did something to it. I can't remember. I still am going to learn the appearance the old school way.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Yeah, it was bugged in terms of the fact you could vendor something and then buy it back, and you'd be able to extract the appearance from it, and then get the BOE back. So they did something to it to hotfix it or something.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Oh, hang on, uncollected usable. Are we getting into the expensive world again? Getting into expensive world. What's the most expensive appearance I could still... Dustbringer? Crafted item Wrath of the Lich King fishing? What the hell? That apparently is a 4 million gold appearance. Sure. Hollowfang Blade. Newly added with 1017. Okay, so maybe not actually quite as rare as is predicted. Kroll's Decapitator. These are all million plus appearances for me currently. That's a funky staff, not gonna lie. This is the definition of what happens when a price spirals out of control. That's a crafted item. That's literally a crafted item. Somebody's listing it for 1.2 million gold. I suppose if you don't try, you don't know, do you? Casual Pendulum of Dooms. Couple of variations. The Volcano Spike. I mean, that is actually a really cool appearance, isn't it? It is really cool. You clicking all the items is making me nervous. What, in case I accidentally buy it? Let's do armor. Uncollected usable. What did I just buy? Wraithfin gloves. Laced mail shoulder pads. Mercurial braces. Lambent scale leg guards. All this clicking and not being sure what item you just bought. Collection 8 is your friend. I don't do this anywhere near often enough to bother with having too many add-ons. If it was literally the only thing I ever did, then I would get it, but I've always tried to keep the amount of add-ons I have to a minimum. For no real reason particularly, but
This is where you...
It just puts me in a happy place listening to all the things go wild. There we go. Bunch more appearances.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
We've still got 4.7 million. We could keep going.
Well,
I'm not going to go too far with this because it gets expensive pretty quickly. But for the moment, it's still cheap enough. Sometimes you stumble across something that you can't ignore. Mostly braces at the moment for some reason, which are really stupid to buy because even if you do use them for transmog, you can't see the damn things. But I've just bought a pair of those. Can somebody explain to me why small bags are sold for more than larger bags? Never figured it out. Because each individual item is not priced relative to its brothers or sisters. It's listed based upon its own individual market price. And most people have no idea what the hierarchy of value is for items. And so it gets posted. The reality is that if somebody is going to the auction house, the chances are they are going to filter bags by capacity in most cases. But all of that said, hex weave bags still sell just because they're epic and they're purple. So sometimes logic goes out the window.
I knew you would like my wares.
This is way more therapeutic than making gold. Why is spending currencies more fun than making it? Why is that a thing? Why are we built in that way? Why can't we be built in the other way around? Why can't it be more fun to make the currency than it is to spend it?
many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Retail therapy.
Fortune to our friends.
Has legitimate healing properties from what I've heard. I love the fact that we're still under. I love the fact that we're still under 100 gold. Ruined copper pants. Oh dear, I should probably make those. Not afflicted with that compulsion. Husband is, though, when it comes to tools. Like, how many chainsaws does one man actually need? I would have said the same if it wasn't for the fact in the last 4 months, I think I've kept Ryobi in business. Admittedly, moving to our new house has caused me to splurge a little on tools. Prior to that, I would have said, yeah, what's the point? But there's always some point. I liken it to the fact that, well, if the wife wants me to do the DIY, I need to be fully equipped to do it properly. Otherwise, we run the risk of her hiring somebody to come and do it at an expense far exceeding what it would cost me to buy some new tools. So it's a win-win. We're doing this, females, let me tell you now. Husbands across the world are buying tools to save you money. It's a fact. It might be ever so slightly man logic, but it makes sense to me. We are buying the tools indirectly for you. The more money we save on not hiring a handyman to come and do it, we save money by buying the tools. The more money we save doing that, the greater the chances are you might get that handbag for Christmas. You're probably not going to, but at least the chance does increase ever so slightly. There is still a 50-50 chance you'll either get it or you won't. Trust me, I'm a doctor. So it's not just because a power drill goes brr. Well, that it does. That it does. And it is slightly satisfying. There's no denying. Meme Christmas present, found a DeWalt bikini on Alibaba. Asian sizes though. I'm 179 centimeters tall. It's going to look at hilarious. Hey, if it works. I got me a spreader for fertilizer and grass seeds this week. That sounds kind of cool, actually. That sounds kind of cool. My next, my next unnecessary purchase of some sort of tool. I have decided that for this winter, when it snows, I'm getting me one of those push-along snowblower things. I ain't doing this shoveling shit no more. That's the sucker's game. Shoveling's for fools. I want one of those machines that goes brrr, and it just spits the snow in the opposite direction. Yes, I am all about that. That is some of me this year, I'm telling you. I now have enough of a driveway and enough of a place where I need to be shoveling snow that has to happen. I will justify it using the same logic I did previously with power tools. that we're technically, by purchasing it, saving money. Because if I do my back in and I'm out of action for 6 to 8 months with a busted back, then that's going to cost us a lot more, isn't it? So all that shoveling business, it's risky. Got to get the power tools in to smooth over the problems. I'm now losing track dramatically quickly of what I've bought and what I haven't. I think I've already bought one of these, but whatever. Whilst we're in pocket change territory, I don't mind if I accidentally buy the same one twice. Alright, let's learn that lot. Let's see how far we get. Some boy math right there. Yeah. I mean, it's you know, it's logical. That's all it is. Do you put salt in front of the property though? No. No, that's not a Finnish thing. Finland, they tend to use like grit, gravel, rather than salt. Predominantly because salt is kind of bad for the roads. Salt is bad for the tarmac, so it's bad for the road conditions. Salt's also like really bad for paint jobs on your car. So I'm kind of glad that Finland doesn't salt everywhere. Alright, there we go. I think that's enough all the things for today. I'm quite sure of it. In Finland, we just put all of the road salt into the food instead. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Although, it's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. Both my wife and my wife's family don't put salt in anything, and it drives me up the wall. Actually drives me bonkers. Because salt is a wonderful ingredient when it comes to cooking. A wonderful ingredient. No salt, no eat. Simple. Oh, we're still we've got to keep going if we're still under 100 gold each. We can't be letting all this cheap mog go to waste. Somebody out there is having a good day off the back of me buying all this mog, but this is crafted gear. This is all left over. I swear this is probably all left over from people making this for the flipping mage tower and making it at the wrong item level. I can guarantee. Because there's no other reason you'd make that. Unless an add-on tells you to do it, which I am guilty of doing occasionally. Steadfast Stompers. We've done Ancient Leg Guards. I've bought Steadfast Stompers twice, you moron. Oh, we're nearly at 100 gold. My magic number for selling transmogs is 99 gold anyway. If you don't know how much something should sell for, 99 gold. Instant win. This is my kind of transmog farming, you know. And nobody out there getting transmog faster than me. Beautiful. Beautiful. 350. 350 works. 350 works. 99.95. All the way to the bank. That pop-up saying you have upgrades is slightly triggering. Yeah, I know. That's Cygor. I need to tell it to go away.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, we're nearly at the 100 goal limit. Because we're money's tight, yo. We can't spend more than 100 gold on a piece of transmog. We run the risk of going broke. Graven scale armbands. These sound new. Legion crafted item? Lol, okay. 500 gold crafting cost? Sure. Cheaper than making them. This is also crafted. 400 gold crafting cost. We're making money, boys and girls. Okay, I'm feeling the pinch now. That is it. I'm telling you now, that's genuinely it. We're done. We're done. We're done. That's the last batch. If I do this too frequently, we end up with the problem that it does actually get quite expensive. This is what tended to happen with my recipe addiction. That now if I want to buy a recipe off the auction house, we're like talking 6 figures really quickly, which I'm not a fan of.
I have many, many wares.
Right, there we go. There we go. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. We've had all the things fixed. We got a couple of new recipes for our professions today. So progress has been made. Progress in the right sort of direction. Either, boys and girls, I'm going to leave it there for today. And since it's Friday, that's me done for the week. Now, I've got quite a bit of free time over the weekend and not particularly many plans. So there might be a bonus stream over the weekend at some point. I've not decided. We'll see. Sold an epic. Make sure it wasn't gear that you... no, our item level is actually this terrible. It's fine. We'll be good. we'll be safe. We'll be safe. But thank you all for joining us today. Enjoy yourselves the rest of the day, and of course, have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Come stop by the YouTube channel. Come say hi over on Discord, and if you are into Rumble, we do have the new World of Warcraft, the Warcraft Rumble YouTube channel as well. Is Streamlabs fast asleep? Okay, Streamlabs is fast asleep. Links are down below. All links are down below. Thank you all for joining once again today. Have yourselves a great weekend. I'll see you, worst case scenario, see you Monday. Have a good one. Peace.